Well, Johnny Stine was sentenced to 5 years of probation, and he has to pay more than $246,000 in restitution. According to investigators, it wasn't just unapproved COVID vaccines. They say he was also making treatments for cancer patients.
Homeland Security investigations provided these photos of Johnny Stine's lab, saying that this is where he was creating his own COVID-19 vaccine and doing it in the early days of the pandemic.
Before COVID even had an authorized vaccine, before the Pfizers, before the Johnson & Johnsons, before the Moderna shots.
Special Agent in Charge Robert Hammer oversees Homeland Security investigations in the Pacific Northwest, and he says Stine traveled to at least 5 states selling his vaccine, offering to inject customers for $400 to $1,000 each. The FDA issued a warning letter for distributing an unapproved drug. That was in May of 2020. He was sued by Washington's Attorney General and in June of 2020 entered into a consent decree agreeing to not market or distribute vaccines. But he kept doing it, according to investigators who say undercover agents began communicating with Stine.
We also have concerning text messages where he believed that one of our undercovers was in charge of a ring of prostitutes and was happy to vaccinate them in exchange for services.
Investigators say messages show Stine writing about where he was giving out the vaccines and the hundreds of requests he was receiving. Business appeared to be busy. Then he was busted.
He thought he was going to be injecting an individual in Idaho. It turned out to be an undercover agent.
And according to the U.S. Attorney, Stine made more than $200,000 selling treatments to cancer patients.
This was not a charity event. There were multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars that he collected from individuals.
Letters of support from people Stine treated in the past are included in these court documents. One letter said he had a sincere desire to help people. But investigators say Stine was profiting off the pandemic.
And in a letter, Stine told the court that he has lost his reputation and damaged his career by, quote, going rogue. Live in Seattle, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.